Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. Jimin was invited in his friend's private lunch party. They all met after a long time. While talking, their gossip turned spicy and everyone started spilling their bedroom secrets. Friend 1: my husband literally picked me up and pinned me against the pantry last night, still sore. Friend 2: mine set up candles and slow danced with me. We didn't leave the bedroom for 2 days. Friend 3: to Jimin: what about you? Mr. CEO must be intense. Friend 2 elbowed him: tell us till now how many beds he broke. Jimin pressed hard: shut up. Friend 1: look at his pink glow. Now drop this and tell us about you and your Mr. CEO some secret. Friend 2: I'm sure Mr. CEO still can't take off his eyes from him, right, Jimin? Said teasingly. Friend 3: hey, don't be shy and tell us, after 5 years of marriage and having 3-year-old son, you are still carrying shyness. It's not fair. See, we all are sharing our secrets now. Tell us too. Maybe we got some tips. Jimin awkwardly laughed. "Mm, the last time me and Yoongi had intense night was before Cookie was born. After him, our romance became quickie. Friend 1: Park Jimin, you are too pretty to living like a saint. Winked. Jimin, in mind: have we really not had a night like that in 3 years? Did I forget how to be? Smirked. Oh, so tonight Mr. CEO is going to remember exactly who he married. Mr. CEO, be ready for tonight. As Jimin planned in his mind, the timing couldn't be better because Cookie went with Namjin and Titi for 2 days outdoor picnic in the morning, so it means there will be no disturbance at least till 2 days. He started getting ready for tonight too. His husband Yoongi, who had the meeting with foreign delegates, he decorated the house. Rose petals led from the front door to the staircase. The lights were dimmed. Jimin, dressed up in white silk and posed on the stairs like the cover of a drama poster. He was holding a glass of champagne. Silk robe was still his mid thigh and his thick thighs and thin white legs. His was fully robe was knotted on his tiny waist and giving the proper view of his perfect figure. He was looking so it was looking like whole meal was waiting to be served for Yoongi. Soon Yoongi arrived. He pressed the doorbell multiple of times. But when Jimin didn't open the door, he opened it by spare key and came inside the house. It was all dark. Yoongi was already so tired. Yoongi, Jimin, where are you? Why are all the lights off? Turn on the lights, but his jaw dropped to see Jimin like this. Jimin gulped hard. Jimin sipped the drink. Welcome home, Mr. CEO. Purposely dripped the drink from side lips and licked his lips. Yoongi looking at him with wide open eyes and mouth. You, Yoongi, looking. I know this. Tell me something which I don't know. Cecily drank the drink, his right leg to give him proper view. Yoongi groaned. Ah, I was dying to see this side of you. Loosen his tie. Jimin, while tracing his hands on his leg. Tonight, only you and me. Here is no one to disturb us. Let me take you to heaven. Bite his lower lip with smirked. Yoongi threw his blazer and briefcase on the couch. I can't wait anymore. Walked towards him while unbuttoning his shirt's button. Jimin, while drinking, night is so long, Mr. CEO. Take rest if you want. Yoongi, whole course meal is in front of my eyes and you are taking about rest. Are you kidding me? I'm restless. They both were totally lost in flirting with each other. They missed this teasing for damn 3 whole years. They were used to be wild couple, but after Cookie's birth, their romance got packed. They weren't getting time for each other. They both got executed in their work. Yoongi was in his business as now his responsibilities increased, and Jimin and Cookie. They both became boring couple from Wild, but now as Cookie isn't here, they can relive their wild romance era. They both were so much excited for tonight. They both had plans in their minds to make their night more memorable and long lasting. Suddenly, a cute little boy ran inside the house and froze to see Jimin. Widened eyes and mouth. Appa! Yunmin looked into each other's eyes. Then the boy with shocked, Cookie, you here? Cook went to them. Wow, Appa, you are looking like movie auntie. Which holdings we saw while coming to home? Looked around and found rose petals. Wow, here are so many rose petals. Picked up petals and blew on Jimin. Wow, Appa, now you are looking more beautiful. Rose petals stuck in his hair and robe. Wow, Appa, smelled Jimin's strong perfume which he applied to Yoongi. You are smelling like the tasty food. Looked at his drink. What are you drinking, Appa? Want to share with Cookie? Sharing is caring, na? About to touch the glass. Yoongi quickly snatched the glass and drank in one go. It's nothing, baby. Cook, angry pout. Tata is so bad. Cookie will also not share Cookie's tasty food with Tata. Stick his tongue. Appa, why are you wearing Appa's childhood clothes? She is so short. Come with Cookie. Cookie will buy Appa full and nice dress. Jimin hurriedly stood up and hid himself behind Yoongi. What are you doing here? Who brought you here? Looked at Yoongi. Yoongi shook his head vigorously. No, I came alone. Jimin then heard the loud car horn. Jin shouted from his car. Cookie, come fast, we are getting late. Jimin widened his eyes. Jin Hyang! Hearing Jin's yell, Jimin squeezed, turned, and sprinted upstairs like a scared deer. He thought Namjin, Yoongi's Hyang were here too. He didn't want them to see him like this. Yoongi looked at Cook, who was looking at Jimin with a confused expression. Cookie? Cook. Dada, what happened to Appa? Why did Appa run away like his shiny ghost? Yoongi, what happened to you? Why did you come here? And why is Jin Hyang yelling? Cook remembered. Oops,
Cookie, forget that. Cookie came here to take Bunny with Cookie. Cookie won't be here now. Bunny will feel lonely and cry for Cookie.
Yoongi quickly ran to his room and brought his favorite bully Pulshi. Here is Cookie's bunny. Now Cookie should go, otherwise Jin Yang will mad and start rapping. Cook took the Pulsi from his hand.
Yes, Cookie should go. But Dada, don't forget to take Appa for shopping and buy pretty dishes for Appa. Now Cookie is going. Titi is waiting for Cookie. Bye.
Cookie quickly ran outside of the house with his favorite bunny Pulsi. Jin drove off to his home. Yoongi locked the door and smiled. To remember the incident, he picked his blazer and briefcase from the couch and went to his room. He took a bath and got ready for the long night. He was searching Jimin in entire house and finally found him in guest room. He was sitting on the bed while covering himself from blanket. He was feeling so embarrassed. Yoongi smiled to see his bold husband who was ready to dominate him but now hiding himself in under the blanket. He tried to pull the blanket but Jimin was holding it so tightly and didn't want to come out. Yoongi, Jimin, come out. What are you doing inside? Jimin didn't reply. Few minutes ago you were ready to bite me like wild cat and now hiding like a turtle. Jimin, I will never do this again. Yoongi picked him with blanket, but I want you to do this daily. Jimin, leave me. Yoongi, not after what you do with me. Yoongi brought him in their room and threw him on the bed along with the blanket. Jimin bounced back because of fluffiness of mattress. Yoongi quickly removed the blanket and pinned Jimin on the bed while hovering over him. Yoongi, damn Jimin, you are looking breathtaking. You don't know how much I missed you. Raised his finger on his face. I missed these moments. I missed you not only just physically but mentally too. I missed a romantic couple era which left behind because of Cookie. Leaned towards him and kissed on his eyelids. Jimin, I missed you too. Tonight here will be no disturbance. Only you and me. No Cookie's Appa and Cookie's Dada. Only Yoongi. Only Yunmin. Yoongi leaned in there, gently met at first, then deeper, the kind of that made time bend and breathe hecked. It wasn't rust, it was slow rediscovery, close off like memories familiar and new. Yoongi tasted every inch of Jimin's like he would been striving for this since the ages. Jimin held him tightly. They were moving in sync and matching each other's pace. None of them were ready to stop first. They were so hungry for each other. Their hands were moving in each other's while deeply. After few minutes, they pulled out with a string of saliva. They were breathing heavily while looking into each other's eyes. They again pecked. Yoongi whispered, I miss this. Lips brushed against Jimin's cheek. Miss the way you drive me insane. Down his hand like rediscover a treasure. I still can't believe you are mine. While his neck. Jimin, while breathing heavily, then what should I do to make you believe? Yoongi looked into his eyes. Just be mine. I can't wait to devour you. You are looking so fresh and sharp like 5 years ago. Still so delicate. I can't wait more. I can't hold myself more. His hand explored slowly, learning each curve again, each flick, each breath Jimin took. Jimin crossed his eyes and tightly to feel his He came to Jimin's face while the and leaving dark purple marks of behind. He grabbed his waist and brushed his face on his soft escape from Jimin's, which made Yoongi more than before. He circled his and Jimin's breath hacked. He quickly held the shields tightly. They both were enjoying the moment, fingers tracing old scars and new muscle. They didn't rush. They wasn't about lust alone. It was years of bottled up passion, of missed moment, of love stressed between midnight feedings and sleepy lullabies. The kind of love that grew deeper in silence and exploded when finally given up the chance to breathe. They tangled together in the sheets, completely lost in each other's embrace, like the world outside didn't exist. Just Shunki's soft groans, Jimin's breathing, the rusting of fabric, and the pounding of two hearts that had finally synced again. And just as collapsed into each other, sweaty and smiling, wrapped in sheets, and time skipped after a few days. A few days later, Namjoon invited the family for dinner to celebrate Hobie's first successful solo trip. Hobie was Yoongi and Joon's younger brother. Yunmin came to Namjoon's house with Cookie. Namjoon did the arrangement of dinner in outside under the open sky. Everyone was having dinner while laughing and sharing their talks. Hobie was telling his experience of his first solo business trip. Everything was going so smooth until Cookie remembered something and decided to spill out Yunmin's bedroom secret. Jimin, while drinking cold drink, Jinhyang, really dinner was yum. You have magic in your hands. Cook looked at Jimin.
Appa, you are again looking like that movie auntie.
Jimin spilled the cold drink and started coughing. Cookie, don't speak. Just finish your meal. Appa taught you, na? No talking while eating the food. Jimin, don't stop. Cookie, baby, tell us what movie aunt was you were talking about? How's your Appa related with it? Yoongi, Jinhyang, please leave it now. Jin knew everything but wanted to tease them. What leave storytelling is very good habit. It helps children's overall growth. Cookie, tell to Ginny, what did you see?
Cook, Ginny, when Cookie came back to home to bring Bunny, Cookie saw Appa was laying on the staircase while holding a glass like movie aunt. Appa was wearing Appa's childhood dress. Stood up. That was this much short.
Touched his upper thighs. Jimin covered his eyes. Stop it, Cookie. Jin, shh. Don't interrupt him. Yes, Cookie. Later, what happened? What was your dada's reaction? What did your dada do? Jimin stood up. I bring water for everyone. Jin held his hand. Sit here. We have enough water. We don't need water. Cookie, baby, you start.
Titi also remembers something.
Jimin tried to divert Cookie's mind. Yes, Titi, you say? Jin, no, Titi. Let Cookie speak. We will listen you later. T began to pout.
Why can't Titi say? Titi is sitting quietly from so long. Only Cookie is speaking. Titi also want to speak. Titi will do speaking style.
Hobie, okay. Our violent bear. Speak as much as you want. No one will stop you.
Titi will tell you the story of a big monster mosquito.
Cook looked at him with widened eyes.
Big monster mosquito?
T nodded his head vigorously.
Yes.
Jin choked his breath. No, Titi, not that. Jimin, why not? Storytelling is very good for children's overall growth. Titi, you tell us about the big monster mosquito. Nobody will stop you. Looked at Jin and smirked. T,
One day when Titi woke up, Titi saw Appa was sleeping. Titi remembered Titi was sleeping in between Appa and Tata, but don't know how Titi went to other room. Titi sneaked under the blanket and hugged Appa. Titi saw Appa had the big dark marks here and here.
Showed his neck and collarbones.
Dada said the big mosquito came in the room and bit Appa. For saving Titi from mosquito, Dada left Titi in the room. From that day, Titi is searching that mosquito who dared to bite Titi's Dada. Titi brought a new mosquito bat too. Titi won't leave that big mosquito.
Yoongi whispered to June. Big monster mosquito. Nice story, June whispered back. Don't tease me. Cookie must have something more interesting than big monster mosquito. Do you want to listen? Hobie looked at June. Titi, you won't find that mosquito this easily. I will gift you a special big bat to beat that big mosquito. June started coughing. Hobie.
Thank you, Oba. Cookie remembered one more story.
Jimin, no more story.
One day, Cookie saw Tata was eating Appa's fish. Titi's Tata also ate Titi's Appa's fish. But why? What were more tasty in Appa's fish than this tasty food?
Asked curiously. Jin and Jimin both ran from there while being called tomato. Tico were looking so confused. They were looking at their Appa who ran away. Hobie was looking at Yoongi and June with his famous judgmental face and bombastic side eyes. June immediately showed rice in T's mouth. That's enough for today. But Yoongi fed him rice ball. Today's storytelling session is over now. Nothing is more tastier than this tasty food. Have it quietly. Hobie whispered to Yoongi. So Hyang, you like tiki buki flavored cheeks? Looked at June and June Hyang. You blamed an innocent mosquito for your sin. That's not fair. No wonder these kids are confused. You guys are here treating your spouse like snacks in broad daylight. Yoongi, these days it's your time. Once you will get married and have your own kids, then you will also on the same table. June, and we will enjoy hearing your bedroom secret from your own kids. Hobie, that day will never come because I'm not powered like you two. And the kids are still wondering why no one ever explained what sharing food really means. Poor Titi and Cookie. Love is magical but not always private, so be aware when babies are around. Even your hottest moments might become dinner table gossip. Romance wisely. Never underestimate toddlers. They may not tie their shoelaces, but they will expose your midnight romance in front of whole family. Stay spicy, but stay alert. The end. Arthur's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. I added everything in this story except their parents because then it became so uncomfortable. With same age people, this type of incidents are normal. Yeah, it's embarrassing but it's still acceptable. But in front of parents, it's not appropriate. So I cut that part. Cookie and Titi both are same. Both wanna know what are in their appa's face which aren't in their tasty food. Hobie was epic with his judgmental expression and bombastic side eyes. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.